Hello. So we talk ourselves out of a lot of things, especially on this health and fitness journey. And I believe it comes from a place of, fear of failure or fear of what other people will think once you achieve the things that you're going after. Also from a place of complacency or being content with yourself. And I have to say that loving your body, because you have two ends of two different ends. You have people that are really bigger, large, and they're big, beautiful, I love my body, blah blah blah. And people that are really small and can eat anything that they want and not gain a pound, and I don't need diet foods and things like that. There is absolutely zero wrong with being happy with the body that you're in. However, too many people equate size to health, like fit looking people or small people being healthy, and when it comes to people being larger and just accepting themselves, like that's completely fine. And if you are actually taking care of your insides and things, cool, more power to you. You're big and you're beautiful, right? You can be happy with your body and still work on changing. I right now am at a current place where I'm content with where I am physically. I'm not at my goal body. There are still things that I want to change, but if I did not lose another pound right now, I would be happy with where I am, what I've achieved. Contentment, what they say is not, contentment is not the fulfillment of getting what you want, but just being at a place, you're happy with where you are. And I am very happy with where I am, but there are more things that I want to change. But so yeah, being happy with where you are is cool. But if health is your main concern, you want to be healthier, you're on this journey or you're in this challenge group because you want to be healthier, then you have to stop and think about the things that you're putting into your body. You may not want to lose a pound, and that's cool, but you have to think about how you're feeding your body and fueling your body. We focus too much on the numbers and the weight and things like that, and what we really need to focus on is just consistency, happiness, and health, because that's what these groups are about, health. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect all the time. That's not reality. Nobody is perfect all the time. I don't care how they make it appear on social media or whatnot. Nobody is perfect 100% of the time. But in order to be healthy inside and out, you need to be consistent with how you're eating and working out and things like that. And we run into issues where we can't always work out. These things happen, injuries and things like that. But the one thing that you can be consistent about and really take control of is how you're feeding your body. And I don't care how small you are, or how happy you are with being big. It's your health and what you put into it that you need to focus on. So the majority of the time, if you can't work out, or working out is just something that you cannot get yourself to do, even though it's good to do it at least 30 minutes a day, at least 3 times a week, at least focus on fueling your body properly. Because if you're happy with your body and you look good, blah blah blah, but you're waking up tired every day after a full night's rest, or you cannot make it throughout the day without like 5-hour energy or coffee, if you have aches and pains that are normal, lower back injuries, and, our bodies aren't meant to feel like that. That's not normal. That's not healthy. That's not how our bodies are supposed to work. So you can be as content as you want to be in that body, but it's not healthy, So we need to focus on fueling our bodies properly, and stop focusing so much on weight. If you have to, get rid of the scale. Just focus on being consistent with what you're doing, and learning to be happy with yourself, and just be healthy, because that is really, to me, what matters most in these groups. Like, we're gonna F up from time to time. It's cool. Move on. It's cool. Like, please remember, like, in the 2 years or almost 3 years that I've been on this journey, please believe, like, I eat my cookies and cakes and junk from time to time. Like, but because I do what I do on a consistent basis, that's how the weight came off. I didn't focus so much, rewind, because there has been times that I focus on that number, and there's also times where I get rid of the scale because I realize that I'm focusing too much on that number and not how I'm feeling with myself. So, but it's what you do on a consistent basis. And if you want to be healthy and just feel good when you wake up, you have got to eat better. You've got to be fueling your body properly, and stop using excuses of like work events and, vacations. And you can enjoy yourself and enjoy those foods and things from time to time, but you don't have to like be shoving all kinds of craziness in your mouth just because it's there. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Hey, I've done it before. I know. I'm not saying that, but when you're not at a place that you're happy with your body and how you're feeling, you need to make better decisions, better choices. So yeah, you can be content and happy and feel good about your body, and that is cool. But it's not always healthy. If you know that you're not healthy, that there are probably things going on in your body that are not good for you, focus on being consistent with your eating habits, at the very least. Focus on being consistent with your eating habits, and the rest will follow. Don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about being like super intense in your workouts and like killing yourself on the floor. Focus on being consistent with eating properly and, getting some, of those workouts in. The rest will follow. The weight will follow. You will start feeling better. You'll start being happier, but focus on being happy, while you're working on yourself too, and the achievements that, you have while you're working towards your goals. This is a really rambly video. I really have thoughts bouncing around in my head and don't know how to put them in sequence that I feel like they are in my, I don't know, ramble. But love yourself on this journey. That's cool. Love yourself. Take pride in the fact that you are in process of changing and working towards a better you. Be happy with yourself that you're doing that. But you can still make the steps to change and become a better you. So, yeah, I'm done talking to myself, talking to you, sitting in an empty house, rambling, nonsense, blah, blah. I hope you guys had an awesome Monday, and make it a great week. Bye.